Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to get all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles. The apostles and the elders, a great millstone, rule well, man, a great example to his younger brothers in the truth. And peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, Lord willing, this edifying. And this, from this brother GMS, Inland Empire 2. And I ain't gonna play the whole video. You can go watch it. This is page with two exclamation marks. You see it's page. Um, and the title of the lesson, I'm basically gonna title mine just a read to wars and rumors of wars. It's coming, and it's oh shit, what I say? Going in on about Russia, you know, seeming as if they get ready to invade Ukraine, man. You know, so let's get into it, Lord willing, as ever fine. And also go watch this video. You know, this the first video I watched this morning. I was like, I'm gonna do a read to it too. You know.
Well, I've been warning you all for a while that shit's about to go down, and it is. Well, I've been warning you all for a while that shit's about to go down, and it is, regardless of what you believe. Laugh, poke, make fun, all you want, but it's real. Russia is about to invade Ukraine. Ukraine joined NATO. They're not cool with that. Putin gave a very strong warning to the United States. If you intervene, you will pay and pay dearly. They also announced to every major city in Russia to prepare for mass casualties. We're not going to sit back and let Russia invade Ukraine. Shit is about to pop off. Prepare for it. I'm telling you now so you can get ready. Prepare. Because if you don't believe now, I promise you, you soon will.
Shalom, shalom. This is Taza Doc from the GMS Los Angeles camp, coming back in the truth and the spirit of Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Wakakadash. Hey, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation for the whole like Akim that's pushing this word of true sincerity. So, the video clip I just put up there, you know, was on.
There you have it. You know, and that's the you say from Los Angeles, Taza Doc, brother Taza Doc. And this you heard what he said, man. You know they getting ready to invade Ukraine, and Russia told America they better not get into it or they gonna pay. You know, but we know World War III ain't gonna completely jump off because the chip ain't made mandatory, man. You know, but you know scrimmages could start. You never know, scrimmages could start. You know, and that scrimmage is just like boots on the ground, fighting back and forth. You know, fighting like that. Them nukes ain't getting shot out to the hour temptation come, and that's the seventh trouble, man. The seventh trump. You know, is the missiles in the air hitting Babylon the Great, man. You know, I had an article, and it's from Reuters, I think. It's a official Russian military buildup near Ukraine number more than 100,000 troops, EU says. It say more than 100,000 troops have been massed on Ukraine border and in annex Crimea. The office of EU top diplomat Joseph Borrell said after EU foreign minister were briefed by Ukraine foreign minister in a press conference on Monday. Borrell had originally spoken of more than 150,000 troops and declined to give a source for the figure. His office later corrected the number to more than 100,000 troops without giving a reason for the change. But that's pretty much the point. Russia posted up on the border of Ukraine because Ukraine was once a part of Russia. All that the going back to the Cold War, the SSR, the Soviet Union. You know, and if I ain't mistaken, Ukraine ultimately is Gog and Magog ultimately is part of Ukraine. If I ain't mistaken, that land, Ukraine. I know, if I ain't mistaken, all that once upon a time, Ukraine and all that shit was once a part of Russia, the Soviet Union. But now they done joined the NATO, And that don't matter because, hey, the scriptures say these 10 shall hate the whore, man. So NATO is going to turn on, America, man. The EU, NATO and the EU, the beast is going to turn upon the whore, man. Let's get these couple precepts and get up out of there. I might play that video again at the end. This Revelation chapter 11 and verse 14, it say the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Yeah, World War III. The second war, has passed already. And the third woe cometh quickly. And if I ain't mistaken, what the second World War? North Korea and them? I mean, when they bombed Hiroshima, Nagasaki for no damn reason. When with Cuba, the Cold War, they arms race and all that old shit. Yeah, I think was that in the 40s or 50s, something like that. It was in, back then. That was the second war, and the third war coming quickly, man. It's I think Hitler. That was Hitler. World War II, Hitler. I think so, if I ain't mistaken. All that was going on in World War II. I see a lot of shit was going on during World War II. That's the same way this World War III gonna be, but more dramatic, man. This Jeremiah chapter 28 and verse 8. It say, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. When I get through it, we the prophets of old, Lord willing, we those men. Those men are back today prophesying the downfall of this wicked kingdom, America, Babylon the Great, and all the rest of these heathen nations, man. Say I ain't one of the prophets. The prophets are back, man. Out on the highways and hedges prophesying, man. No doubt about it, man. But I was just thinking before I read that, I'm gonna have to go look up into the World War II now. Get what's going on, understand, a little more information on World War II, just to know it. This Mark chapter 13 and verse 7, it say, and when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must needs be. And we need these things to happen. Why? Because these are the signs of the end of the world, man. And the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. So we need these things to come, man. Because the quicker the chip get made mandatory, the economy crash, the chip get made mandatory, World War III pop off, the quicker we'll be in our kingdom, man. Putting these heathens in subjection, man. The tabernacle of David rising back into power, man. This Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34, it say, think not that I am come to send peace on the earth. I am not come to send peace, but a sword, man. And that's all around, man. That's on every aspect level with your family, just period, man. Between the people and your neighbor, it just period, The Lord ain't coming to bring peace on this earth, man. He coming to cause division, man. And war, man. Stirring up shit, man. And this the last precept. I'm closing out with this. This Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. You know, let me start it over. Because these the times we in, you know. Verse 2, it say a time to be born, you know, renewed in the spirit, man. A time to die. And it's a time for a lot of people to die, man. A time to plant. Plant what? There's knowledge, wisdom, and understanding up in the elect of the nation of Israel. A time to pluck up. Yeah, all the lies is being plucked up out of the earth, man. And the truth is springing forth, man. You know, that truth is being planted in the earth, man. And we plucking up the bullshit, man. A time to kill, that's what time we in, the time of killing, man. That's cause hey, all the wicked is finna perish, man. 2/3 of our people, these heathens, you know, that are not allotted to escape, and they gonna receive judgment from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, cause we gonna need slaves, so everybody ain't gonna die. You know, it say a time to kill and a time to heal. Yeah, who's being healed? The elect of Israel. We're being healed, man. You know, a time to break down and a time to build up. Yeah, the wickedness is being broke down, and righteousness is being built up. You know, the tabernacle of David, third temple. A time to weep. We in a time of weeping, and a time to laugh. We ultimately finna be in the time of laughing for the nation of Israel. Oh man, it's like it. Hopefully y'all still can hear me. A time to a time to a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance. And we in the time of weeping and mourning, man. Verse 5, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones. And yeah, stones are being cast away. The wicked, I keep doing it. The wicked of our people, you know, the wickedness period is being cast away, and the time to gather stones, because the scriptures say we are lively stones, man. You know, all blocks of the third temple, man. You know, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose, and we in a time to lose, man. A time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rend and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time, and we in the time of speaking, man. You know, because soon it's gonna be a time to keep silence, man. The Lord say He gonna take us, He gonna make our tongue cleave to the roof of our mouth, you know, and make His prophets dumb. Roughly paraphrasing. A time to love and a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. And we in a time of war, man. You know, we in a time of hating, you know. The people, ain't no peace in this earth, man. The peace gonna come when wickedness is completely destroyed and put under subjection. You know, when the righteous rulers get in power, then the peace come, man. But right now we in the time of war, man. You know? But with that, Lord, what this was edifying, I want to end it giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, rule well, man, the great example to the young brothers in the truth, peace and blessing to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Kwam Yashala, and the Bible.